Well, they say the riches are in the niches, so how do you decide which is the best niche market for you? Defining your target market, or niche, is the single most important business decision that you can make as an entrepreneur. Hi, I'm Demelza Marie and I'm a mompreneur, and I'm on a mission to change my family's life, and I want to help you change yours as well as I share my journey with you, and so I hope you will stay connected. So if you saw last week's video, then you will know that we looked at how to choose the subject or topic for your online course. And in this week's video, we're going to look at how to decide who to teach that material to. So let me use myself as an example. So I decided that the course I was going to teach was how to teach video production to online course creators. So let me show you how I came to that conclusion. Okay, so as I shared in last week's video, I decided to go with the topic of video production because that is what my degree was in at university. I have experience in it, and it's something that I enjoy doing and teaching. But there are many people that want to learn how to do better videos, right? I mean, there's the YouTuber, there's the teacher, there's the marketer, there's the hobbyist, there's the mom who wants to make better homemade movies, and I'm sure there's many more as well. And I could have chosen to throw the net wide and incorporate everybody within that group, but if I did that, I wouldn't be serving them very well, and it's much better for me to actually niche down and actually choose which group I'm going to go with. Now, I could have chosen any of those markets because the video principles pretty much apply across the board. I mean, there are some nuances, but generally speaking, the video principles would apply to everybody. And if we look at this pile of chocolate right here, and think of this as my potential target audience, anybody who might want to learn video, it's far too many, and I can't effectively reach this whole group of people. So I need to focus down and figure out who am I going to focus on. So I'm going to just move this side and this aside. And I've got these into piles. So these are different brands. We've got Cadbury, we've got Mars, and we've got Nestle. Okay, so we've got the hobbyist, we've got the YouTuber, we've got the marketer, we've got, everybody else. And I've decided to focus on this group of people, and these are online course creators. Okay, so I've got my online course creators group, but that's still quite a big group of people right here, and not everybody is going to be my ideal target audience, even in this group. A lot of people will want to just use slide decks, and that's the best way to teach their course material. Some might combine the video with their slide decks, for example, using a webcam and sitting in front of the computer so that they have their face and can engage with their student a little bit more. So let's move all of those people off to the side here, and I'm left with this group, which would be those who specifically want to use video. And I'm imagining these people would be those in the creative space, teaching art and craft and cooking and things like that, or maybe a trade like plumbing or carpentry, or something where using video is very important to being able to communicate the subject that they are teaching. Okay, so that is my target audience in terms of who I've produced my course for, the artist, the creative, the trade person who wants to use video to produce their course. But I could even go more niche, and if I spill this out, you can see there are lots of different colors. So I might be having, the male plumber, you might have the retired female who's teaching cooking, you have the male carpenter, you have the female single artist, and maybe you have the mum who wants to stay home with our kids and teach something in the arts and crafts section. So there's a various different group of people even within the context of people who want to produce their courses with video. However, when it came to choosing my preferred customer avatar and really niching down on that, I felt like the most obvious choice was someone like myself because I could identify with them most. So I would be thinking of a mum who wanted to stay home with their kids, maybe retire their husband, and wanted to do something in the creative space. So I could resonate with that person the most. So I figure for me, that's the person I am talking to very specifically when I am marketing my course, when I'm teaching my course, although I may want to pull back a little bit in my course so that I can cater to the other groups of people as well. So we have gone from all of these potential people down to a very, very niche market. But like I said, the actual principles apply to everybody in many ways. So just because you niche down to choose, this very specific market when you are looking at marketing your course or teaching your course, the person that you're talking to, your customer avatar, it doesn't mean that you can't reach all these other people as well. But by talking to this specific person, you are going to really connect with them in particular, and you can also connect with a wider group as well. So when it comes to choosing your target audience, you do want to start wide and think about all the people who could potentially be interested, and then start narrowing it down and keep narrowing it down until you've got your ideal target audience, and maybe even further if you can, to really get very niche. But you may find that depending on your topic, if you go this niche, it's just too small of a group and you don't have enough people to market to, and then you may need to back up a little bit and go into this group. Just remember that the riches are in the niches, as they say, and you do want to focus on a very niche market, and then you can expand to a bigger market if you want to, as you grow your reputation and your influence. Okay, so next week I'm going to peel back the curtains and go behind the scenes of how I have done some of my market research and getting to know my target audience. So I will see you there. This is good. I should make more videos like this.